Hi guys, Angel here, back with another message from Archangel Michael. This one's on unconditional love. There's a question at the end. I'm not sure if I'm going to answer it or not, but we'll see what I feel like at the end of the message, okay? I'm going to skip the intro because if you guys read my message, watch my videos, you already know how it starts out, so I'm just going to get to the body of it and we'll go from there. Control their energy like we taught you, Angel. You are capable. There's a reason for this. Shall we begin? The frequency is in effect. Love is the one thing that people misunderstand. The way to love, the things love is in itself, in its fullness. Can you count the times you've cried because you've loved so deeply? Angel, can you tell the world that when you love unconditionally, it doesn't matter what the foundation is built on, as long as you love? Who among you is worried of this? It doesn't matter. Unconditional love is accepting you as you are going into any relationship. Whether it be friends or lovers, lovers are best as friends first. I agree with that. We meet every condition of the requirements in the end. All boxes will be checked. This isn't a big deal for the collective loves already. True unconditional love of spirit, mind, body, and soul is what I am speaking of this morning. And if you have achieved this aspect, when you change your view, your perspective and insight inside shift as well. When you operate from love frequency, you develop an understanding of who you are, what you are meant to achieve, who your partner is, and the decision if you want physical union only if spiritual or only spiritual union in this life. As I have said before, the door is open. You do not have to meet in the 3D. Perhaps there is someone else. Consider this as a spiritual blessing, not a defiance to your relationship. There is a good chance the current relationship will not match your frequency anyway. This will become evident if it feels right. Stay, do the work for yourself in the collective. If you feel led somewhere or to someone else, most likely that is where you are supposed to be. You will know, especially when you develop your telepathic connection to your divine counterpart, for they will be the most common communication that you develop. Please keep in mind there are tests in all your ways, so please stay loyal and faithful, and thank God for the blessings and glimpses of ascension He has given you. The strongest in faith persevere for the highest frequencies elevation. Analysis is necessary for ascension. This is mandatory for everyone to know that He is God and He loved the world. He gave His only Son, and He will return in a way He only knows possible. No one has the time or day, nor will they. Not even the holiest angels in heaven know this day. So on this day, you will be asked, have you loved your Father Jesus, and what will your heart say? Will it say, yes, I was amazed at what He gave me, so I searched further for His love in my heart, for the love He sent me, and to feel the duties He asked of me before incarnation? Or will your heart be so dark, cruel, and selfish there will be no answer necessary as you bow your head in shame? For those of you whom are searching for unconditional love, it starts with our Father, the creator of your universes, the one who created all universes, the one who is the soul's love frequency at source within itself. Then love yourself. Find who you are. When you search your mind, release your own attachments, holding you back in your shadow. Then when you release those, embrace your shadow side, for it is useful. It is necessary for balance, for battle, for ascension and transmutation. And when you have done all of this, you will find your partner, if not already, after coming to fully love God first. For everything else, He will remove what you place before Him. Angel, if you feel ready, can you open up and tell them how you came to discover how God removes people you place before Him for the collective? Take a pause. Say what feels right. When you hit this part of your channeling, we will help you. Don't cry, even though you're beautiful when you cry. Blessings, Archangel Michael. Okay, so my ex My ex was murdered, okay? He was somebody I prayed for. He was somebody that was very broken. He was very toxic. He was very, very toxic. He was very lost, but he loved me very much. He died because he was protecting me. It was an issue. It was a very dangerous situation. We were in Mexico. As you know, that's probably like one of the worst places you could be. He was so broken that I wanted to try to fix him. I wanted to help him. I wanted to understand him. I wanted to try to help heal him. He didn't believe in God, and I try to help him with that too. He'll be really reserved sometimes, but he would always try to tell me, like, he would always try to encourage me to stay present. He would always tell me to stay present in this moment, you know. And then I would cry because I wouldn't understand him. Like, why are you so distant? Like, I said, I need to understand. Like, I'll give you space if you need space. I'll give you peace if you need peace. I'll go for a walk if you need me to go for a walk. But I don't want to go to bed mad at each other. So, can we talk about this? That type of thing, you know. And like, we could sit in silence. But he loved me. He gave me so much affection. He was everything I prayed for, but the communication part. He didn't know how to open up. I cried because he was broken. I cried because he didn't understand God. I cried because I loved him unconditionally and saw things in him he didn't see in himself. And he would tell me I was the most beautiful when I cried. And I just cried harder. And so I put him before I put God. I put him before God because I saw potential. And I loved him so much that I forgot that God gave him to me. And so I prayed to God about this, and I'd be like, God, I know I love him more than I love you, and I know this is a problem, but can you help me with it, you know? And I got a premonition that. I got a premonition that he was going to die. I told him he was going to get killed. And it's like he already knew. Look, they're everywhere. He already knew. And I told him I know I would never see him again. So whenever he got killed, it was July 2021. I didn't see anybody for about 2 years after that. But it took 7 days for him to come to me. And then when he did come to me, because I am a psychic medium, it took him 7 days to come to me. And then when he did come to me, he said he had to be purified and he wouldn't be able to see me for 7 days. So my understanding from that is if you live in darkness, love purifies you. Love purifies all. Because I'm pretty sure he cried out to God at the end because, he was murdered and everything. So my understanding is love purifies all. He was the first merge that I had in spirituality. He used his earth. I used the top of the mountain and the river that came down and the divine light, and let the frequency flow into the earth. That was amazing for me. I didn't know what was happening really. I just knew that we were combining each other's light, and that's when everything started happening. That's when my ascension started coming into pace. That's when everything started speeding up, and I started discovering more about myself. So he served his purpose. He served his purpose, and he served the lesson that he was meant to serve, and I served my purpose for him. Sometimes people aren't meant to stay but for a moment. But we're supposed to learn everything we can from them while we can. And with all of that, that's all I have. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you appreciated the message, and it resonated with you, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I really appreciate you. Love you. Bye.